Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 11. I'm Brittany McGraw. Tonight, the Roanoke Police Department hosted the first of a series of community forums. They say they want to give people a chance to express their concerns with police in a town hall style format. 10 News reporter Connor Dietrich joins us live in the newsroom. And Connor, people talked about more than just violence in the city.
Brittany, tonight we heard from residents and business owners on a wide range of issues such as homelessness, street lighting, and even scooters. But one thing that came out of tonight's meeting is the need for everyone to work together.
There may be things that we just don't know that we need to hear.
A packed house filled Straight Streets building in downtown Roanoke on Wednesday for a community forum. A chance for residents like Faye Wood to talk about some of her concerns with the city.
I came because I'm really concerned about events in our community, the violence, the killing, the guns, and I'm just really concerned.
But violence was not the only issue discussed, as other residents brought up the topics of street lighting, homelessness, and drugs. Captain Andy Poley with Roanoke Police says the meeting was intended to hear a first-hand account on a number of issues, not just violence.
We didn't want to just focus on that. We wanted to see what was important to the citizens to make sure that we weren't focused on one thing and missing two or three things else that were on the side.
Vice Mayor Joe Cobb says the meeting showed that it's not only the police's responsibility to address these issues.
What tonight really revealed was how so much of all of this intersects with the other. It's not just what the police can do, it's also what can local government do, what can faith communities do, what can businesses do, what can residents do.
Throughout the forum, several people asked questions about what they can do to help. It's one of the reasons Wood showed up.
I want to see what we can do, what I can do as a citizen. We all have to work together. This is our community, and we have to work to improve our community.
A community faced with a number of issues, with a number of residents wanting to help. Roanoke Police say that they plan to have more forums like this. The hope is to have one in each quadrant of the city to hear from people that live in those areas. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Connor Dietrich, 10 News, working for you.